Alright, so what are we doing, Zach?
Alright, so today in the Saturn, we're gonna go paint the valve cover. So we're running to Menards right now to see if they have any of that high heat paint. And so we'll let you guys know what happens.
Should be a quality paint job.
To see if Menards has any high heat paint. And if not, we may be having to run to AutoZone.
Alright, in the AutoZone.
Alright, so we're here and we have it. And it's only 7. Ooh, this is like flat.
Do we want?
We're going glossy.
Gloss? Are you sure? Yeah, because your outside's a bit glossy. Do you want to go a nice orange?
And it's only $7. That's 9.
True.
Balling on a budget.
True. Balling on a budget.
Alright, just rolled out of AutoZone. We got some quality paint, DHT engine enamel.
So I guess we're heading to the gas station.
Because I want an icy.
Adam wants an icy.
Icies are really good.
And once we get that,
Nice.
we're gonna head back to the house and get to painting the valve cover.
Here we go.
Alright, so we'll see you then.
Alright, we're back. Newsflash. Icy is pretty trash. We got the paint. We think we have a strip screw.
Alright, so we're back at the house. And right there, that's stripped, so it's not tightening at all. And I mean, it's loose. I don't know how or why, so I'm not sure. But the rest of these should be able to come right off, I would imagine. So yeah, these are all coming off fine. So right now,
Oh, it's that one though.
once all these are off, pop this off, throw the paint on it. I don't even know where it went. Oh, it's over there. Alright, so yeah, once we get this off, it should be smooth sailing, I would imagine.
Hopefully, unless we ruin the gasket and other shit happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this gasket's ever been replaced, so it might be super old, soft and brittle, so I have no idea, to tell you guys the truth. But I guess we're gonna find out. But this engine is still super hot, so now this wrench is getting super hot.
Damn. Ow.
So we just got back from AutoZone, so I don't know. I guess whatever happens, happens. Gonna have to figure out how to move this stuff.
Always a good attitude.
Burning my finger off. So we're on the way back to my house. I'm gonna go get some brake cleaner so we can clean off the valve cover once it's off. We're in Adam's truck now, and
The engine was a bit too hot.
Yeah, the engine was super hot. So
Figured we could multitask by taking the beast to go get some cleaning supplies, I guess.
So we're going to grab some brake cleaner. We're on our way back from my house. We picked up brake cleaner, and it turns out that I did end up having some high heat black paint to do like the engine accents, like the dipstick and like the oil, whatever you want to call that cap thing. So
What is it, the reservoir?
yeah, like where you put it into, or where you fill the oil, cap you unscrew. So once we get back, we're hoping it'll be somewhat cooled off, because
It's about approximately 1.5 million degrees outside right now.
it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Hot. Like, it's the only thing that sucks. Well, no, I take it back. It's definitely not the only thing that sucks about living in Northwest Indiana. But Northwest Indiana, the weather is so bad. It goes from 99 one day to 60 degrees the next. It's so stupid. So it's crazy, the weather.
Also, the humid's ridiculous because it rained yesterday. So
Yeah, the humidity is just through the roof right now.
Bad.
And this isn't the perfect time for your car to be cooling off, to go painting the valve cover.
Paint in nasty humid weather.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Sweet.
Hopefully the paint lays somewhat okay, because I tried painting this morning. I painted the like little flange thing for my cold air intake that I did on a super budget. And
We might put that in one of the other cars.
yeah, we'll probably show you guys how to do the most budget cold air intake ever.
It was like $12.
Yeah, I think I ended up paying like $13 for it total. But so anyway, I put it on this morning. I was spray painting it just in my backyard, and it's probably even hotter now since it's later in the day. But when I did it this morning, either the primer was bad, because when I laid it on, it was just instantly started bubbling. I shook the can like for a while, so I don't know. But that stuff's pretty old, so that may be why. But not sure. So hopefully it's not too hot. So I want to be able to get this done, be able to drive the car back.
It's like 5-ish. It's like 5 o'clock
so
right now.
Hopefully this won't end up being an all day, all night project. Shouldn't be. But who knows? With this heat, it's gonna take forever to cool off.
And then the paint to dry.
Yeah, the paint to dry.
You can't really drive around without.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't think it's possible to drive around without the valve cover. You'd be spewing stuff everywhere. Yeah, that would be really bad.
I mean, we could try it.
No, we're definitely not, because the inside of my car, the inside of my freaking engine bay will just be trashed with stuff. I don't even know. I would think oil would just spew everywhere. The other thing I'm worried about, I don't know if I told you guys this, but kind of worried about the valve cover gasket. I don't know if that thing's ever been replaced, so it might just be super brittle. I don't want me to, like, while pulling it off, to just snap or something.
Oh, that sucks.
Because then we'd be making another trip back to the auto parts store.
Alright, we're back.
Alright, we're back.
There's a Saturn. Time to give a good old field test for the temperature.
Make sure it's not too hot still, because I
Not skin melting hot.
really don't feel like reaching my hand on the hot metal and burning it off.
Oh,
I feel like it's probably not. Alright, it's still hot. It's still really hot. So we got the most budget way to cool off your engine when it's hot. Just stick a fan right there. And now we're back to work.
It's still really hot.
Super hot engine. We're still...
Don't really know if it's a good idea to work on a hot engine.
I mean, the worst that can happen is we'll burn ourselves, but nothing too wild.
Hopefully.
Probably just hand on me that one. Yep. Jeez, these are all these bolts are so rusty.
I feel like the audio is gonna be awful.
Look at this. Look at how rusty these are.
How does this sucker come off?
What? Oh, that thing you have to unplug the... This just comes right off. But this is so hot. Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Then it just... It's like suction because the spark plug's going there. Like, see?
Oh, yeah. Oh, do so.
I don't even know if that's the spark plug stuff. Which one? Fuel injector. I don't even know what those things are.
No, fuel injection over here.
It's so easy when this isn't hot. I don't feel like... Oh, there it goes. Now we just gotta make sure that nothing falls. So probably isn't good.
Why is it so toasty?
Why is that so dirty under there? Alright, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is literally so dirty in that freaking valve cover. It's disgusting.
Making room, making room. See if they ratchet it.
Alright, so the problem we're running into is all these hoses are getting in the way of getting to a lot of this. Alright, so in order to make room to make working with this stuff way easier, I just took off that air intake, just threw that right over there, so that way we have a little bit more room to work with, but it's still not simple at all. It's like,
It's a pain.
because
This is not fun.
pretty much everything, like all those wires, or not wires, but hoses are blocking. There's one right there,
then you got this. This is all your wires.
Yeah.
Crap. It's
Everything,
all in the way.
and, yeah, it kind of sucks, but I mean, we'll figure it out. I hope we do. No, I'm sure we will. Never mind, I take that back. We'll figure this out, and we'll get back to you guys once the valve cover is off.
All right. Well,
So
we got it off.
valve
that-
cover's finally off.
That turned out to be the biggest bitch
Yeah.
either of us have ever experienced in our entire lives.
Dude, this car was
It got stuck at every turn. Here it is.
so hard.
It's a bit shitty. And above all else, it started drizzling. Because, like we said, the weather is awful.
And I have to drive the car home tonight.
Yeah, he has to go home in a couple hours. So we're gonna clean this sucker up, paint it, put it all back together.
So what we're doing to clean
This
it.
sucks.
So what we're doing to clean it is good old trusty AutoZone brake cleaner. Gonna lather it up on there, clean this shit stuff off. Once it's cleaned off, hit it a few coats of that stuff, let it dry, then hopefully slap it back on before it gets dark, because I don't really feel like working on this car when it's pitch black out. That won't be that fun. So
All right, we're gonna get to it.
stuff smells so bad. I can smell the cancer pouring off of it.
Nice. That already looks a bit better.
All right, so we're gonna let this dry for a little bit. Then once it dries, I'll get to wiping it off. After that's all done, then we'll start painting. Then from there, I guess it's just hoping it dries in time, because I don't want to be out here all night. This shit's empty now.